Well, the courthouse clock says 6 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and call this July meeting of the Blount County Board of Zoning Appeals to order. Roger, if you'll call the roll, please.
Andy Allen. Here. Larry Chesney. Here. Stan Hedrick. Here. Rob Walker.
Here.
Bruce Damrow.
Here.
One item on the agenda tonight is a special exception for plan. I'm sorry, yeah, I forgot the minutes. All right. Is there a motion? If there's no discussion, there's a motion to approve last month's meeting minutes.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. All right. Thank you. Next, special exception for the plan unit development on the corner of Morgan Road and Wells Road.
The map you see there is a planned unit development that is for primarily 22 subdivision lots, one lot to be used for a construction / real estate office building. The 22 lots, it's planned unit development, and that allows us some flexibility as far as what we can allow lot size wise. And basically, they've cut the lot size down a little bit on those from the 7,000 square feet, but they're still not as small as they could be down to 3,500 square feet, which the PUD regulations allows for. The commercial aspect, you'll see it on the left-hand side of the plat there. It comes out on Wells Road. And now, if it was just a standalone special exception, it is use that can be approved, but it would have to actually have connection to Morganton Road, which is collector status road. In planned unit developments before, one actually in the same area off of William Blount Drive, the commercial aspects fronted on the actual internal subdivision road. So there's some flexibility there too, as far as a planned unit development goes. It's down here on the left side of the plat.
So that's at Morgan at the top?
Yes.
So those two cul-de-sacs go out on Morgan?
Yes, that's correct.
The area down here comes in on Wells?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, and the only thing the BZA would be voting on would be the PUD concept and the special exception use, which it is a use that could be approved. It will still have to go through the plating process, which would go through the city of Maryville. And the developers are here tonight to talk a little bit about it. It's a unique concept that they have. It's going to be use a different type of road. It's going to be on a private road. It's not going to be a public road. And the setbacks also need a little flexibility through the PUD requirements. It doesn't meet the standard 30 feet, but I think they got slated on there 10 feet from the front property lines, which would give them 20 feet from the actual paved road, which is consistent with these type of developments and actual multifamily developments that we've approved. The only difference with these would be they would be individual lots. And with that being said, I'll let the developer speak a little bit about it, and I'm sure they got a lot more to say about actually what they're trying to put together and sell.
I presume you gentlemen are in favor of this special exception. So is there anything you'd like to add to what Roger just told us?
Only if you want us to define a little more about what we're talking about.
Well, if you don't mind.
This is a cross-section of the road. This is also kind of color. geothermal field, and as we come up, we actually use the road as a detention pond. And this is not really a new concept, it's one that we've done quite a bit as an architecture firm. So what you don't have is these ugly detention ponds, but what you do is you use a gravel base of a number 2 stone. Number 2 stone solid to void is 60 to 40%. In other words, if I got a 10-gallon bucket, I got number 2 stones, I got 6 gallons of rock, and I got 4 gallons of void. So I can actually use that space to hold the water. The surface of that will be a brick paver, a pervious brick paver that has a crack essentially between. The water would filter down through between the brick, go into that cavity of rock down there, and be held and percolate into the soil. Now the beauty of this system going into what we're talking about doing here, you're going to good story about it, is by putting the geothermal field underneath that. One of the things that helps the geothermal field is moisture. You put it in the soil, it does good. Add a little water, it's kind of like putting it on steroids. So here we have this road system that we're going to detain our water in, the rainwater that's coming down now, filters through that rock, percolates into the soil, that adds moisture to the soil and helps the geothermal field be more efficient. So we're kind of getting bang for our buck there in what all we do. We'll also have some chamber systems that exist in there that will actually capture some of that rainwater. So when we use that to irrigate water with the lawns and stuff with it. So that's kind of the concept of the road. The whole idea is a green community that has never been done before. And what we're starting with is the road. We're going to take it all the way through the paint. The roads will actually have, Scott and I was talking about it, America's got an ordinance for stormwater, how much water you got after you do before versus what you had to develop. And I said, I'm going to have less when I get done developing this for runoff than I got today. We'll take all the downspouts from the houses, we'll dump them in the road because that's our detention pond. So I'll have less runoff when I get done developing this thing than I got today. That makes EPA happy, that makes TDOT, TDEC, and everybody else all happy about stormwater. So that's the beginning of the concept. The rest is then